Hello and welcome to Vacations by Tiffany. I'm your go-to travel agent specializing in cruises, Disney, and more. In this episode, we're exploring the bars and lounges on board Disney Cruise Line's newest ship, the Disney Wish. Let's start at the Bayou on Deck 3, just off the Grand Hall, which is the lobby. Here you'll sit beneath a canopy of beautiful magnolias and the glow of fireflies. There's lots of Southern charm details like crystal light fixtures and scenes of New Orleans on the mirrors behind the bar. Throughout the day, there's live music periodically on the stage here. Now let's take a look at the menu. We ordered the absinthe frappe and also the smoked fashioned. Both drinks were very delicious. We also ordered the beignets, which they have for an extra charge. There's lots of neat details around the bayou, like sculptures of Prince Naveen and Princess Tiana in their frog form. There's also this beautiful booth with marble and tile details, the perfect place to take some pictures. Just next to the Bayou is my favorite bar on the Disney Wish, and one I'd highly recommend for any Star Wars fan in your group, the Star Wars Hyperspace Lounge. Be sure to check the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app for the times that it's open, and depending on your sailing, you may or may not need reservations. They may also be holding an open house. It's family friendly during the day, and they feature a couple good mocktails. But in the evenings, after a certain time, it becomes 18 and up. Check out my episode all about this lounge for more details. But here's one of my favorite drinks, the Spire Sunset. Down near the Grand Hall, still on Deck 3, is Nightingales, themed after the scene in Cinderella when she's singing Sing Sweet Nightingale. This is the piano bar on board the Disney Wish and turns into an adults-only space in the evenings, just like the Hyperspace Lounge. Here's a look at the menu. If you notice, this beautiful chandelier has music notes. It's for the Nightingale song. It's a nice place to get a drink before heading into the lobby to enjoy the live music by the jazz band Victrophonics. Speaking of shows, we got to see the new Aladdin Broadway-style production on our cruise, and I really enjoyed it. Outside of the Walt Disney Theater is the Preludes bar, where you can get drinks and snacks like popcorn before the show. Alright, now we head up to Deck 4, right off of the Grand Hall, where you'll find the Wishing Star Cafe with a Pinocchio theme. This is also a coffee shop where you can get specialty espresso drinks. But since they do have alcohol and even some hard-to-find liquors, it's also a bar. Here's a fun fact. Just under the countertops, you'll notice some USB charging ports too. A great place to recharge your devices. Also on Deck 4 is the Luna Lounge and Luna's Libations. This space is home to several events during your cruise, like bingo and the very popular newlywed-style show, Match Your Mate. For more about that and other events, check out my episode all about adults-only cruising on Disney Cruise Line. Continuing on Deck 4 is Hook's Barbery, Although it's not listed as a bar, they do have a selection of bourbons and whiskey inside for you to enjoy while you get a haircut, a beard trim, or a hot shave. Or you can pop in to take a look at the shelves, searching for mermaids and alligators. You might even find TikTok the alligator. Up to Deck 5, near the second level of the Luna Lounge, you'll find the very unique Keg and Compass. This is the themed pub you'll find on the Wish. You'll find one like this on each Disney Cruise Line ship also. Let's take a look at the menu. They have some snacks that you can order for an extra charge, like fish and chips, and there's also a few plant-based options too. The drinks here are unlike any others that you'll find on the ship, like this one the bartender is making, called the Northern Lights. I definitely felt like Thor holding this cocktail in the horn-shaped glass. You'll also find most sporting events being televised here, and events like mixology and trivia. This is the Triton Lounge. Although it doesn't have a bar, they do hold events here, and it's listed on the directory as a lounge. Further down Deck 5, off the Grand Hall, one deck above the Wishing Star Cafe, is the Enchanted Sword Cafe, themed after Sword in the Stone. They do look similar, and honestly it threw me off a few times, but they both serve specialty espresso coffees and have liquor, so if that's what you're searching for, you can find it in both places. Now is a good time to mention the different drink packages on Disney Cruise Line. They don't have a traditional alcohol package like you'll find on other cruise lines, but they do offer a wine package where you can get a bottle of wine each day of your cruise, and even upgrade to a premium bottle. There is also a refillable beer mug that you can purchase where you'll get 20 ounces of beer for the price of 16 ounces throughout your whole cruise. And you'll notice in the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app, there's the drink of the day, which they offer in both alcoholic or non-alcoholic. Now let's head up to the pool on Deck 11. There's the Lookout Bar near Mickey and Friends Festival of Foods. This bar features everything you could imagine for that perfect poolside cocktail. There's also a couple other bars on the pool deck as well. And also by the pool, you'll find the complimentary soda station where you can serve yourself. Inside the Marceline Market, which is the buffet, there's a bar right as you enter. Here's a look at the menu. Decorated with an Alice in Wonderland theme, this is a great place for some coffee with or without alcohol. There's refreshing cocktails like a Blue Hawaiian and beer and wine. There's also some cozy seating to sit and enjoy your beverage. Deck 12 is where you'll find the adults-only specialty dining like Palo and Enchanté, which is all themed around Beauty and the Beast. So it's only fitting that the lounge outside of the restaurants is called the Rose. Now let's take a look at this menu. This lounge is exclusive to adults only in the evenings. For more information about adults-only specialty restaurants on board Disney Cruise Line, check out my episode all about it in my Disney Cruise Line playlist. And don't forget to take a closer look at the rose under the glass because it's made entirely from book pages. Up on deck 13, by the pools, you'll find the adults-only area of the ship called the Quiet Cove. They have the Cove Bar and Cafe. The Cove Bar is outside by the pool, featuring lots of great cocktails. Here's a look at the menu. If you continue past the adults-only pool and lounge chairs, you'll find the very peaceful adults-only Cove Cafe. Here you'll find a Moana theme and more specialty coffees, hot and cold beverages, and also some liqueurs like Godiva chocolate. Here's a look at the menu. Then up to deck 14, you'll find the Currents Bar by the main pool. There's just a few more bars worth mentioning. At dinner, you can order drinks at your table and also room service where you can order juices, specialty coffees, beer, wine, cocktails, and mocktails to be delivered to your room for an extra charge. But keep in mind the food selections in room service are included in the cost of your cruise. If you book yourself a room in the concierge section of the ship, you'll find a lounge with a bar inside there as well. That about sums up the bars and lounges that you'll find on the new Disney Wish. Thank you very much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel for new episodes coming soon all about cruises and Disney. And if you want to plan your next Disney cruise, please visit vacationsbytiffany.com to get started. See you next time.